Hey y'all, so this is my first entry in my travel journal from the West Coast, particularly or specifically I should say, in California. So we're gonna do kind of like a real-time scrapbook with me, but there is gonna be something sped up and some editing, of course, because watching my process, I learned that I am just overthinking it already too much, and I was super proud of myself after this, thinking I wasn't overthinking it. But seeing my process myself, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally overthinking it. Just glue it down. So that paper pad that you saw there is from American Crafts? Crepe paper? I'm not sure, but it is a travel themed one. They don't sell it any longer, so you can't find it. But that blue striped tone on tone paper, you can find it. That's from Simple Story Sunny Days. You can find that on scrapbook.com or at cherryontop.com. And I'm just giving y'all where you can find my stuff in case you're a beginner or you're more like a junk journal scrapbooker, or you don't scrapbook in a traditional style. So I know that me scrapbooking in a notebook opens this video to be viewed by a wider audience, but all of my scrapbook friends who have been following for a while and they have been scrapbooking for many years as well know exactly where these products come from, mostly. Anyway, okay, so my corner rounder there, I brought in a small size rounder and a large size rounder, and I went with the small first. If you're unsure of something, always go smaller, because once you cut bigger, you can't go back. So I cut smaller, and then I was like, oh, no, that's too small. So then I went with a larger corner rounder, and then it was too large. So I think I'm just going to stick with the small corner round punch. And I've got those at Hobby Lobby. You can still find them there. Okay, so this, it's like sanding a paper. You could use sandpaper. You could use a file for your nails. But this is one you can find at Michael's. It's not by Tim Holtz. It's by Ranger. And it has this little wooden handle. You could put some disc sandpaper, but it does leave a little bit of residue, just like you would be sanding wood. So I had to wipe that off, but I just like the distressed of that look. I kind of want this notebook to look like I'm just kind of sticking stuff down, not it be so rigid. I'm trying with this. I want to be a little bit more free. These stickers are from American Crafts Coast to Coast, and it's I realized that I need some food stickers, some like burgers and tacos and Chinese, especially for some travel. I need to add some food stickers to my travel stash. What am I getting here? Oh, I'm getting a glossy journaling space. This is where I'm going to put the story of us getting there, and we were starving, and the first thing we see is In-N-Out. And I just got to say, In-N-Out is the best in the West Coast. The best. I put it off to the right side because I'm thinking I want my title to go on the left. But really, anywhere I was placing it would have been fine. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm looking at my process now and I'm thinking, just stick it already. You're overthinking this. So anyway, I can't find my tweezers. My girls saw a tutorial on how to place little miniature things in like a little miniature Barbie house with tweezers. And so they took my tweezers, and I had this Pick Me Up acrylic tool by Silhouette. It's very, very old. And it didn't work so well. Obviously, I had to use my fingers too. But I worked with it. These little alphas, which I absolutely love, are from a sticker book I bought at Hobby Lobby long, long ago by American Crafts. They don't sell it anymore, which is a really bummer because I just love the size of those alphas in a wood grain. So I put finally, and I think I'm going to put finally "We're here." And these stamps are from Pink Paisley. It's an old Paige Evans collection. She designs scrapbooking products. She's really, really sweet designer. I've been following her for years. She's got some very vibrant collections. I'm not a profesh stamper. I'm not an experienced one. I'm a beginner stamper, even though I've been a scrapbooker for many, many years. Stamping just is not my thing. I realized that I placed it wrong and I had to go back to place the letters in the right direction. Then here I realized the E is facing the wrong way. And so I'm like, well, I already inked it. So how am I going to switch it around? Again, get that acrylic tool. And I'm like, nope, this is not gonna work. I'm just gonna get ink all over me and I'll have to re-ink this. And then I have like brain farts as to, wait, how am I gonna put it back to where the E is facing the right direction? But I got it. I don't know why. Oh, because the stamp was there, and so you got to make sure that your surface is completely flat if you want to stamp with letters this big in a block, because then, well, that will happen and then you have to restamp it. But I don't really care all that much, so restamp the H and it's fine. It's fine. Exclamation points 3 times because it was a 3-day travel, 2-day travel, 2-day, 3-day, 3-day. I want to say we get there on the 3rd day, mid 3rd day. But of course we stopped in Colorado and we're taking our time with it. But on the 3rd day, you're like, wow, okay, time to stop living out of a car and let's just get to where we need to get to. Okay, so it's a slick surface. So if you have glossy stickers and you want to write on top of it, or any glossy surface, use a Sharpie. Use a Sharpie. So I bring a roll of date stamp. One of them only goes up to 2019. So I get my Studio Calico date roller stamp, and that one had all the way to 2027. But there was 2025 in there, and that's all I needed. I want to stamp in a lighter gray, not in black, just to bring in another color in my palette, so I could use grays throughout the book. Stamp it twice. I thought about the 3rd time, but I like it twice instead of 3 times, which design-wise you go 3, but I actually like this arrow here, and I'm so bummed that I took it off. I want to go back and glue it where I had it. These mini license plates I fussy cut out of scrapbook paper. Again, you don't need that many supplies. If you buy 1 paper pad, just start cutting up elements, shapes, and you have your own stickers. So here I have some enamel dots from Round Trip Maggie Holmes, just to bring in a little bit of gold in that cluster there. And then I think we're done. Yep, we're done. And I'm so proud of myself. If you enjoyed watching this, give me a thumbs up and I'll see you in my next one.